Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're a Marvel fan, you know that feeling. You're deep into an epic superhero battle. The fate of the universe is hanging in the balance, and then, there he is. The man, the myth, the legend, Stan Lee. For decades, spotting Stan's cameo was like a fun, cinematic game of Where's Waldo that connected us all. It wasn't just a gimmick, it was a beloved tradition. A little nod from the creator himself, reminding us of the human heart behind these larger-than-life stories. Today, we're diving deep into that legacy. We're going to celebrate and rank some of the absolute best, most heartwarming and downright hilarious Stan Lee cameos that ever graced the big screen. From his early appearances to his final, poignant goodbyes, these moments are a huge part of what makes the Marvel Cinematic Universe so special. So grab your popcorn, get comfortable, and let's take a trip down memory lane. Let's kick things off with a classic from 2007, Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. This one is pure comic book gold. Stan tries to get into Reed Richards and Sue Storm's wedding, but he's turned away by a skeptical bouncer. When asked for his name, he confidently says, "I'm Stan Lee." The bouncer checks his list, shakes his head, and says, "Yeah, nice try, buddy. Not on the list," and shows him the door. The genius of this cameo is that it is a direct reference to a 1965 Fantastic Four comic where Stan Lee and Jack Kirby themselves are turned away from the very same wedding. It's a fantastic meta-joke, a direct wink to the longtime comic readers, and it perfectly encapsulates Stan's playful, self-deprecating humor. It showed he was not just the creator, but also a fan who loved being part of the world he helped build. Now, let us jump to The Amazing Spider-Man from 2012. This cameo is a masterclass in comedic timing and visual storytelling. We find Stan in a school library, completely oblivious to the chaos unfolding behind him. He's wearing headphones, happily listening to classical music, while Spider-Man and the Lizard are engaged in a destructive all-out brawl, tearing the library apart. Tables are flying, glass is shattering, but Stan just peacefully bops his head to the music, narrowly avoiding being hit by a flying table without even realizing it. It's a beautifully choreographed sequence that's both thrilling and incredibly funny. This cameo highlights that perfect blend of action and humor that Marvel is known for, and Stan is literally the calm in the eye of the storm. It's a silent role, but it speaks volumes about his genius for creating moments of pure, light-hearted fun. Moving on to a cameo that's as hilarious as it is memorable. His appearance in 2015's Avengers: Age of Ultron. At the Avengers victory party, Thor breaks out a bottle of Asgardian liquor, boasting that it's not meant for mortal men. Of course, Stan, playing a proud World War II veteran, isn't having any of it. He scoffs, "Nothing's not for mortal men," and insists on having a drink. The next scene, we see two guys dragging a completely wasted Stan out of the party as he slurs his iconic catchphrase, "Excelsior." It's just so funny to see the legendary Stan Lee, the elder statesman of comics, getting hilariously tipsy with Earth's mightiest heroes. This cameo shows his willingness to be the butt of the joke and his incredible connection with the characters. He's not just a bystander, he's part of the gang, sharing a laugh and a drink with his creations. Of all his cameos, the one in Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 2 might just be the most significant for Marvel lore. Here we see Stan on a desolate asteroid, regaling a group of Watchers, the ancient cosmic beings who observe everything in the universe. He's telling them stories about his adventures, including a time he was a Federal Express man, which is a direct reference to his cameo in Captain America: Civil War. This was a mind-blowing moment for fans. It confirmed a long-running fan theory that Stan Lee wasn't just playing different random old guys in every movie. Instead, he was playing the same person all along, an informant for the Watchers, traveling across space and time. This single scene retroactively connected all his previous cameos into one epic, cohesive narrative. It elevated his appearances from fun little Easter eggs to a fundamental part of the cosmic fabric of the MCU. It was a brilliant, fan-servicing move that solidified Stan's status as the ultimate observer of his own universe. Finally, we have to talk about his last on-screen appearance in Avengers: Endgame. In a scene set in the 1970s, a digitally de-aged Stan drives past a military base in a muscle car with a beautiful woman, blasting classic rock. He yells out the window at the soldiers, "Hey man, make love, not war." This cameo is so perfect because it's not just a funny moment. It's Stan's final message to the world. It perfectly represents the era the scene is set in, but more importantly, it embodies the spirit of hope, optimism, and love that has always been at the core of his work. Stan Lee created heroes who fought for a better world, and with his final on-screen words, he left us with that very same ideal. It was a touching, poignant, and beautiful farewell from the man who started it all, a fitting tribute to his enduring legacy of joy and inspiration. Excelsior. And there you have it, a look back at some of the most unforgettable moments gifted to us by the one and only Stan Lee. Each cameo was a little piece of magic, a reminder of the joy and wonder he brought into all our lives. What's your favorite Stan Lee cameo? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.